R-E-S-P-E-C-T for the Queen of Soul. Aretha Franklin is known for her music, and what an amazing collection it is. Natural Woman, Freeway of Love, Chain of Fools, Think. The list of greatest hits from the Motown sensation goes on and on and on. And so, unlike some other Detroit-born superstars, she didn't leave her hometown when she got famous. She stayed here and made an abiding commitment to using her fame and fortune to help the people of the city she loves. The 18-time Grammy winner learned the lesson from her father, the Reverend C.L. Franklin, pastor of Detroit's New Bethel Baptist Church, who was a big believer in the obligation to give back. Let's take a moment to listen to the Queen, Aretha Franklin.
Looking out on the morning rain.
Franklin fully supports New Bethel, sponsoring the church's free holiday meals and giving generously to local food banks. She also backs Save the Children, the Easter Seals, and many, many other charitable endeavors in our community. It's little wonder the Grammys recognized her as their Music Cares Person of the Year in 2008 for being so generous and such a fabulous ambassador for Detroit. We tonight salute Aretha Franklin with our first ever Lifetime Achievement Award. Accepting in her absence is former Detroit City Councilwoman, Dr. JoAnn Watson.
Thank you so very much. It's such a great honor to be asked by the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, to receive this on her behalf. She is very sorry that she's not able to attend this evening, but she wishes to extend her deep respect and appreciation to the Detroit News and all present as she receives this prestigious honor as the Detroit News' first time ever Lifetime Achievement Award presented to our Queen of Soul. I want you to know that she's grateful to publisher Jonathan Nolan, to editorial page editor Nolan Finley, to Felecia Henderson. Thank you to the entire Detroit News family. I must also acknowledge Ms. Fanny Tyler, who is here present, who is executive assistant to Ms. Aretha Franklin, and was also the executive assistant to Reverend Dr. C.L. Franklin, Aretha's father. Please stand, Ms. Fanny. Ms. Franklin also congratulates all of the deserving honorees this evening, including Reverend Kinlock, who grew up in her father's church under the pastorate of Reverend Robert Smith, New Bethel Baptist Church. Let me say, Aretha Franklin is very deserving of this very special recognition as she's poured her heart, her great talent into her music, as we just saw, as we just witnessed. Similarly, she's also poured her personal resources and her generous spirit into the citizens of this beloved city, the city of my birth. She has sponsored revivals featuring national talent, which she has paid for out of her own pocket. So when she sponsors a concert at New Bethel Baptist Church featuring Yolanda Adams, she does not get a donation of their time. She pays their going costs. She does that. She feeds the people who come by the hundreds to these revivals, from stole food to fantastic desserts, including her homemade, made with her own hand, homemade oxtail soup. She distributes turkeys and food baskets all over this community to thousands and thousands. Many an entertainer has left this earth with no resources to pay their funeral expenses, and many of their expenses have been quietly and confidentially taken care of by Miss Aretha Franklin. She sponsors scholarships to help young people get into college quietly, never waving a banner, never asking for her name to be called. She gives donations by the thousands to New Bethel Baptist Church, which continues to feed the hungry and clothe those who need clothing and provide services to those who are in need. She donates to other churches and charities, and she does it quietly, she does it inconspicuously, and she does it without a sense of thinking that she needs to receive any notoriety for that kind of splendid devotion. She's in a class by herself. Could have left Detroit because she's world-renowned. She stays in the city. She loves Detroit, where she went to Northern High School. She loves New Bethel Baptist Church. She loves the legacy of her late father, Reverend Dr. C.L. Franklin, who invited Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to Detroit in '63, where he first said, "I have a dream," in Detroit. We owe much to our beloved Queen of Soul, 18 Grammy Award winner, Presidential Medal of Freedom honoree, artist, entertainer who is carrying forth the humanitarian spirit of Reverend Dr. C.L. Franklin. We thank God for Aretha Franklin, and we thank the Detroit News for giving her some RESPECT. Thank you.